The Improv Troupe is good.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together. Brighter than a lucky penny when you're near. The rain goes, disappears, dear, and I feel so fine just to know that you are mine.
I started the Improv Troupe because I was involved in one at my previous school before I transferred here for a little while and fell in love with it. Loved doing it. It was a lot of fun. And did some more of it this past summer. And during the summer while I was doing it, I realized if Reinhardt doesn't have an improv troupe that I can get involved in, I have to start one.
I perform because my dad used to perform plays when I was younger.
I perform because I love it. The end. No. I mean, I love it. It's unlike anything else that I've ever experienced, and I have a great time doing it.
I started following the Improv Group, I think it started in November, and it started on the Thursdays of last semester and everything. They're freaking hilarious. And I really like that. I mean, I just come there and I smile and I don't stop. I mean, I remember last Thursday I was just laughing and I started crying. And I couldn't help, I literally could not help myself. I started convulsing. It was bad. It was, or good, depending on which point of view.
They're so witty and funny. It always keeps you entertained. They just always come up with off-the-wall stuff, and it's always funny.
The Improv Group adds, just what the title says, an excuse to laugh. There's a million things going on for students always, whether it be a test or for a lot of our people are music students. They've always got some recital or something coming up, and it's an excuse to forget about everything and just sit down and laugh.
They're so funny, and I feel like they're really underappreciated because they have it's 20 to 40 people, which they should have at least 100, because everything they do is funny. It's like watching Whose Line Is It Anyway?
But it's
live.
better because you know them.
Yes, and you know them, and you're like, oh, there's no way he just made that funny. That's perfect. and then they're like, okay, give me something, and that's how you know that it's all true. And they're like, then you just say something funny like, oh, a drunken bar fight, and then make 10 minutes out of just a drunken bar fight, and then they just kind of keep it going.
I decided to join the improv group as soon as I heard they were opening spots, because my roommate did it last semester and he was great and he looked like he had a lot of fun, so I decided I would try it.
My favorite person in the improv troupe is JoJo. Especially when he does all his cute little raps. I love him. He's precious. Oh, goodness, JoJo.
I don't necessarily have a favorite, but the two girls, Sophie and freaking Kate, are like Amy Poehler and Tina Fey, just reincarnated, but they're not dead yet. I don't know. And Nick is hilarious, and freaking Levi, I don't even understand how he can do the things he can do. He just does it. Who else is there? I'm just naming the whole improv troupe. The improv troupe is good.
Everyone in the improv troupe is amazing.
Yes, I agree with that.
The name of the Improv Troupe was chosen through a long, tedious process. We went through several names. Originally, we were just Reinhardt's very first, very own, currently unnamed Improv Troupe. And then we almost became Potato, Potato, Tomato, Toilet, but were voted down by the people and eventually became the forever unnamed Improv Troupe.
I was a forerunner of that, so I was completely okay with it. I voted for it. Yeah.
I love their name. I don't think they should actually have a name, because at this point it'd just be weird for them to have a name.
Forever name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should keep it the way it is.
It's perfect.
And then one day we were just at rehearsal, we were trying to get down to the basics of things, and I was like, guys, we just need to, all we are is an excuse for people to laugh. And we were like, I like that, it's simple, an excuse to laugh. And I was like, I think that's more of what we're trying to go for than what the other previous names were. So.
If there was no improv group next semester, I would be really sad. I don't know what I would do with my Thursday nights, and I would have no form of just going out and laughing at funny things.
I agree. What would I have to say? If If the improv group did not continue next semester, I wouldn't have a peak of my week. It would just kind of like stagnate or be stagnant or whatever. Yeah.
I think our fans are some of the most forgiving people on campus. Whether we have a show where we knock it out of the park or where we just are dragging the whole time, they always come up to us and they're like loving us, hugging us, and telling us how funny we are.
The very first time I went, they were just so funny, and I like all the loose change and money I had in my pocket was like $11, and I was just like, because they used to do this thing where they're like, okay, we're gonna have the green bucket of money or whatever funding, and I was just like, take it all. And then the second day I had like $23 in my pocket, and I was just like, you take this too. Yeah, I was broke because of them.
But it was good.
It was good, yeah. It was worth it.
I think of my fans as just friends and students, and they always come up to us after the show and stuff, and congratulate us and tell us if we've done a good job and stuff. So I appreciate them.
My favorite thing that they do is called Sing About It, where they're acting out a random scene, and randomly someone will say sing about it, and they have to make a song out of whatever they're doing, and it's so funny because their songs are usually always good.
Or bad.
Or really, really bad.
Really bad.
I think they are fantastic. Oh, unintentional pun. No, I think they're great. I think they're just awesome. Especially like the troupe at my old school, we never had a fan base like we do here, and we never had audiences as big as some of the audiences we've gotten here.
My favorite probably is the 10-minute like scenes where you just like, we're like, okay.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together. Brighter than a lucky penny when you're near the rainbows disappears dear, and I feel so fine just to know that you are mine.
Listen.
They add like a lot more personality and
They keep you entertained.
yes, and they make you laugh a lot.
Yes.
I love, maybe more than almost anything, is just making people laugh, hearing people laugh. Affecting someone with your performance is awesome, but doing something and it coming from your own mind or your own mouth, and then hearing the people laugh, and it's like, you know what, I just helped make their day a little bit better. And that's the coolest feeling. That's why I love improv. That's why I love performing.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together. Brighter than a lucky penny when you're near the rainbows disappears near, and I feel so fine just to know that you are mine. 'Cause you're in love, you're in love, and love is here to stay.
Hang it!